Hey guys, it's Shandi. So today, I know it's been a couple days since I have shown a project. I was trying to do the whole card a day thing, but it just didn't work out with my schedule and just being tired from work and stuff. So, but what I do have, I have two projects to share with you today since I missed 2 days. So I'm going to share a card and a project. So anyway, I got my order from Jaded Blossom in that I ordered on Friday. I haven't taken it out of the package yet. Of course I know what it is, but I thought I would share with you what I got from their new release so far. I'm trying to be good. I'm trying. It's so hard, but I'm trying. I didn't get the whole release this time. I didn't get a whole bunch of them. I got 2. So we'll see. We'll see if I can keep being good. I don't know. It's hard out here. Okay, so let's take out what I got. And when you order from Jaded Blossom, they always send you, what else is in here? A little treat. Oops, sorry. But they always send you a little treat whenever you order from them. Aww. So this is the adorable little treat that they sent. This is too cute. Too cute. And I have this die. I have this die here with a little stocking. Oh, it's so cute seeing it cut out. But I have this little stocking and I have this die as well. The scalloped die. I forgot what it's called, but I have this as well. And they just have some little candy on the inside. And my kids always know when this package comes because they get the candy. And I'm trying to see what kind of candy it is, but oh, it's the little lemon drops. Wow, I haven't had these in a long time. But that's, she's like in here, no lie, with her hand out. Hi. So let me give her this, and so she can go and leave me alone. But anyway, here is the little treat. So really, really cute. The only die I don't have is this one. Their little banner die. I don't have that, which I need to get. So here. Okay, so now on to the stamps. So what I ordered. If you spent $40 before the sales tax and shipping, you got this stamp here for free, which I'm surprised because I spent $38 and change before the sales tax, but they went ahead and gave it to me, so thank you very much, Candace and Michelle. I really appreciate that. When I seen that I had to spend $40 and seen that I was like $1 and change away from it, I was mad. But then I'd already placed my order, so I was like, well, I'll get it the next time. But I'm so happy to see it in here. So this was the freebie with $40 or more before, like I said, before the tax and shipping. And it's called Bake Me Happy. And it has this big mixer. You can see here, it's a pretty good size. Yeah, it's a pretty good size. And then it has I Mix You, You Bake Me Happy, Baked Just For You, Baked With Love, and then a little smaller mixer. So really, really cute. And these can go like, you can do a lot with these, but you can also put these on the bottom of the little Hershey treats, little Hershey Kisses. So it's really cute on the bottom of that. But yay, so I'm excited. I get to play with this one too. So this is going to be really, really fun. So I got that one, and then I got, oops, I got this baking dies set. So I like baking. I don't like to cook, but I like to bake. And I like to give stuff, you know, especially around the holidays, little cupcakes and little things like that. So I thought this would be really, really cute to add to some packaging and stuff. It's got the little mitten, the little mixing bowl, the little utensils. I actually finally have a spoon, fork, and knife die now. I have the punch, but this is the first die that I have. And then the little tray. Focus. So really cute. I love this. And this is what the dies look like. Let me take them out. So these are a good size. I was hoping that these would be bigger than I thought. So these are a fairly good size. And I'll put up my ruler so you can kind of get an idea on the sizing. That's about 2 inches. A little over 2. So you can get an idea of these. These are so cute. Look at the little mixing spoon. The little spatula. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have fun with these. So super cute. These are gonna be fun. So for all you bakers and stuff out there, this would be a great set to get. Man, I hope you can't really, you're not supposed to be able to see that yet. Anyway, so those are the dies, which I was dying to get my hands on. And I'm glad I got it because the post office thing said I wasn't getting it until tomorrow, but I got it today, so that's awesome. And then to coordinate with that, I got the Baked with Love set. And it says, you are a cupcake in a world full of muffins. Just roll with it. From my kitchen to yours. A gift from the oven. Keep calm and bake on. Life is how you bake it. Baked with love. Lovin' from the oven. Homemade goodies for your birthday. Merry Christmas. Happy birthday. Whisking you a. And then it's happy birthday or Merry Christmas. Hope your birthday is better than ever. Whipped up just for you. I spent all day not baking this for you. That one's going to get a lot of use from me. And that's it. So those are the stamps, and that's what I picked up from this release. So very excited to play with all of these. These are all going to be fun. So that's what I got. And then now to share with you a project. And I'm going to try to angle this. Let me see. I forgot how to work this thing. Nope, that's not it. Maybe it's this one. Yeah, this is it. And you guys are going to have to forgive the mess I have. I'm working on a lot of stuff right now. So I got a ton of stuff on my craft desk. But you can kind of see my room in the back, but I wanted to share with you some ornaments that my kids did. I got inspired by something I saw on Pinterest, and it was this here. And I love the little spool with the little list. And then up here, she or he has Becky 2000, and they just have some thin ribbon hanging it from a tree. So I thought this was really cute to do my kids' wish list for Christmas. So I wanted to try it out. So I found some spools at Hobby Lobby for $1.49 in the wood section. And I think you can see that. I know that glare is up there. So what I used was, or what they used, because they made this. The only thing that I did was I stamped the little card that I attached, and I added the ribbon. Everything else they did themselves. They painted it, they wrote out their list and all that stuff. But I will share with you my son's first, since that's the first one in front of me. So here's their list. And I'm actually going to bind it so that it stays a little tighter. But I just have it loose for the video. But here's the spool. And I only bought 2, so I don't have one to show you. Of course, you know what spools look like. But it's painted with some folk art metallic paint in azure, I think it is. And it's all shimmered up. These are the colors that we're using this year. The red, this teal, kind of blue, and silver and white. And then this is his list, which I'm going to pull it all the way down. And it says, I have stamped at the top, for Santa's eyes only. And I'm going to lower this so you guys can get a better view here. Because I actually can't see with that glare. Okay. So, now, it has For Santa's Eyes Only stamped here at the top. And then I stamped again, Dear Santa. And this is my son's list. Of course, he has a lot of video games. And it's funny. He's got $600 for a gaming computer. So you can see what I have to deal with. My kids, You have to have like 5 jobs for my kids. They are a trip.
Yeah, right.
But no, you do. Y'all are killing me. But they're good kids and they make good grades in school, so I don't mind getting them what they want as long as they do what they're supposed to be doing, and they do. So, you know, this list is like super long. When I told him what I needed him to do, he was like, "Oh, Mom, I only have a couple of things, so I don't have a lot, Mom. What am I going to put on that long paper?" And then look what he gives me. The whole paper is filled with a ton of stuff. So I thought this was funny. And then he has on here one of his favorite places to eat is Panda Express, and he calls it Panda Food. I just think that's funny and cute. So, and he got on here a mini fridge. That really killed me. I was like, okay, because he's already has a little, like couch, whatever, what do you call those things? Futons in his room. And now he's trying to tell me he wants a mini fridge. Yeah, okay, teenagers. But anyway, I thought this was super cute. And then on the side, I just have an official Elf report card that I stamped. And I used another Jaded Blossom stamp set. And like I said, I'm going to bind this tighter so it'll hold. And then I'm going to let it loose after it's been holding for a while. So I used this stamp set here, which is called Santa Mail. And this one is where I used the Dear Santa. And then I used this one, which is called Elf Report Card, for the report card and for all the Santa's Eyes Only. Did I use that? Yeah. Elf Surveillance, the name, date, age. So all that I got from this one. And then the Elf Report Card, well, I'll show you that. So the little tag on the side is the Elf Report Card. And it has his name, his birthday, his age. And then, of course, when I do it, it'll have the date, and then I'm going to circle whether this stuff is yes or no. And then I'm going to write little notes down here, and then it says for Santa's Eyes Only. So even though they're older than some of the stuff, it's still kind of relevant. So I thought it was cute. And then on the back of their list, I had them put their name and the month and year. So I thought this was a really cute keepsake, and I don't know, if I may go ahead and tie some ribbon on this. I don't know. I've been having a rubber band on it to kind of keep it together, but since I cut the rubber band off, I might have to tie it. So, but yeah, so I thought this is really, really cute and fun, and something that, you know, we can put on the tree year after year. I'm trying to see how this goes. And I know this goes on the other side. Okay. So that's how it goes, with this hanging off to the side like that. So, and then I just used some polka dot ribbon to be able to hang it from the tree. And then it just hangs from the tree. So I thought this was really cute. And like I said, I'm going to put something on there to bind that. I'm going to move my tripod up so you can see it. So now I'm going to show you my daughter's. And she painted hers a silver, which is one of the colors that we're using this year. So she has the same little note card on the side, a little tag on the side. I use this little tinsel, what is this stuff? Eyelash trim. And then I used a sheer blue teal ribbon to hang hers. And then this is, it's like a metallic silver from Folk Art. So really pretty. And then this is her list. And of course she has a long list as well. But the good thing about her list is it's mostly books. You can see a trip to Starbucks. So it's really not focusing because I'm going fast, but most of these are books. My daughter loves to read, and I can't deny her books, so we will have to see what we can do. But yeah, so I'm probably going to tie a little ribbon on here or something, some twine, to keep this rolled. And then, because my lists are probably a lot longer than the list that she used in the photo. So yeah, so I got that done with the kids. That's on my little small tree. That's going on the big tree, by the way. That's not going to be on this little small tree, this is one of my little small trees, which, like I said, that's not going to, it's a little topper, but that's not going to be, these are not going to be on here. They're going to be on the big tree. I just haven't brought that in the house yet. It's still in the garage. So, now for my card, let's finally get this card. I saw another photo on Pinterest of a card that I really liked, and I wanted to case it. So, this is what my inspiration was, which is, it's really cute. I really like this card. And I pretty much did the same thing, except for I used a different font. I didn't emboss it, but you'll see. I'll show you. But it's pretty much the same card. Is it focusing? Yeah, it's pretty much the same card. So this is a card that I case. I used the same embossing folder that she used, which is this Cuttlebug embossing folder called Snowflakes. And you can see it. I used it in my last project as well. I used this stamp set here from Inkadinkado. And let's see if this one has a name. But these are the season's greetings. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, December 25th. I used this one here. And this one is called Holiday Greetings. And I've had this for quite some time. So I'm not sure if they have this still. But that's the number, and that's what it's called. I also used some dies, of course. I used this die here from Our Creative Time for the gift tags, the little tags for the spools. I used her large rectangle die, card die, for the card. And I think that's the only die. Yep. So those are the two dies that I used in both projects. And I also used this chunky glitter here by Martha Stewart. And it's called Crystal Coarse Glitter. And it's the really chunky one, if you can see that. So I hope it's showing up. So really chunky. I really like this glitter. So here is my card. Ready? Oops. Okay, I'll move this tree back. Alright, so here's my card, and I love this one. Love how this turned out. This is so cute. I designed the front part, the front panel on my Silhouette Cameo, and I cut the base, the star, and the joy out on my Cameo. The base, this part here is the 110 cardstock from Michaels. Excuse me. And let's see, what else did I do? The font that I use is called Impact. That's the one that I chose. I got some satin ribbon here with a little bling in the bow. So I'm really loving it. My star is a little different than the one that she used. She probably used a die maybe. And my font is different. And I like this font. I like the little chunkier font. You can see the glitter on there. Super cool. And the embossing. And I have it shimmered up. And it's popped up for some dimension. And then on the inside, that's where I stamped the Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I forgot I had this stamp. And then this is where I use the My Creative Time rectangle die. I think I'm saying it right. So, and then back. I just have a little star here because I got some ink there, so I needed to cover it up, and it's still cute. And then I have Handmade, you know, by me on the back. So I really like how this one turned out as well. I'm loving these cards, I'm telling you. I'm just loving these cards. But yeah, so here is my next card. So I'm looking forward to making another one. It won't be today because I have to work a long shift tonight. So it won't be today. I don't know if it'll even be tomorrow, because I know I'm going to be super tired. But so I wanted to make sure I shared this with you guys before I go and lay down. I know this is a super long video, and I'm sorry for that, guys. My videos are always long because I like to take my time. So I try to hurry, but sometimes I feel like if I do that, then I'll miss something. So hopefully you guys are hanging in there with me. But yeah, so here is my latest card, guys. Let me know what you think about all my projects, my kids' cute little ornaments that they made, and my little card. Alright, guys, so guys, stay tuned for more videos. Thanks for hanging in there with me, and I will chat with you soon. Alright, guys, bye.